Nick Boss.
Samantha Hunter.
Michaela Applegate.
Marissa Moore.
And Evelyn Moore. What comes to your mind when you think of twins?
They look alike.
Two of a kind. They're similar. Together. Forever.
They think alike.
Family.
Best friends.
Connected.
They share many things. Like a birthday. Inseparable. Twins by Melissa Osborne.
We came from a larger family of 7, but we were always treated special and differently by our friends and family because we were the twins. I was slightly taller built than my sister, and other than that, we were completely identical.
I love my other siblings, but there's just no comparison between the relationship of twins. It's really a unity, a oneness. We're always viewed as the heart of the family, and we're always the center of attention.
We have a lot in common and share the same interests. We love the ocean, the river, and the view of the city.
Many consider us to be modern and before our times, always unique to the core and always standing tall, together.
However, in 1993, we had a little scare. There was an attack on my system. It never amounted to much internal damage, but it did leave me cautious and vulnerable.
I prayed and prayed to God that she would be okay, that she would heal.
I survived, and we were bound and determined as twins that we would see each other through every day, together, inseparable.
Researchers have found about 40% of twins invent their own languages. They create their own vocabulary and apply meanings to sounds, even if those sounds seem like complete nonsense.
It was hard for anyone to tell us apart. Growing up, our closest friends and relatives could tell us apart from one another, but for some reason, our teachers couldn't, even if we were standing right next to each other. So of course, like any set of twins, what did we do? Pull the oldest twin trick in the book, switch classes.
I was better at social studies than English.
And I was better at math and science.
Since we went to a private school that required us to wear uniforms, we looked the same anyway. All we had to do is change the way we wore our hair.
Once we figured this out, I would go take her test and she would take mine. It didn't take long for our mom to solve the mystery when we both pulled straight A's one term.
They say twins speak their own language. We not only speak our own language, we have our own world, where it feels like it's just the two of us.
My twin is as much a part of me as a limb or organ. Without her, I wouldn't know how to survive.
Although fraternal twins are born in 2 different placentas, research has found that they begin interacting with one another while in the womb.
Some people refer to a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a husband or a wife as their other half. But my twin is truly my other half. Sometimes my better half, sometimes my worse half, but always the other part of me to make me whole, to make me complete.
Maybe it's because I was born 3 minutes earlier. Or maybe it's because I was male. But I've always felt this need to protect her. It seems as if from the time we were in the crib, she needed someone to watch over her and guide her.
He was always my hero. When I scraped my knee, he put a bandage on it. When one of my toys broke, he fixed it. When I was struggling in chemistry, he went and bought a cheap kit to help me through. When I am down, he lifts me up. He always knows how I am feeling.
Everyone assumes because we're fraternal twins, we don't share the same bond as identical twins. But I can tell you, I know when she's happy, I know when she's sad, I know when she's hurting. Twins always know what the other one needs.
Twin tuition is real. Many twins report that they can feel what the other is feeling and often finishes the sentences or thoughts of the other twin. They can also experience identical events within short gaps of time. We have always shared an intuition with one another. When I lost my first tooth, hours later, she lost her first tooth. And when I had my appendix taken out, the next day, inseparable moments of happiness and sadness throughout our entire lives. Everyone knows us as the twins. That's how they refer to us. We are one entity, but two separate bodies. It's never me, always we.
What does being a twin mean to you?
Being a twin carries a certain privilege, uniqueness.
A piece of you that you share with someone else for life.
A soulmate.
Responsibility to care for each other.
Give me one word that describes your twin. Understanding. Loving.
Caring.
Nurturing. What's the last memory?
What's the last memory
What's
you
the
have
last memory you have?
What's
of
the
your
last
twin?
memory you
What's the
have
last
of
memory
your
you
twin?
have of your twin?
I was sitting in the airport, ready to catch my flight. As we did every day, we were talking on the phone over coffee, discussing little things like what she bought at Macy's that week, and if I'd seen the latest episode of Friends.
We were just joking around on the phone, and then her flight was called over the loudspeaker.
Flight 11 to Los Angeles is now boarding.
As we were about to hang up the phone, I remember there was a strange feeling, as if we both knew that this would be the last time we ever spoke. The words, "I love you," just hung in the air.
It's 8:40 a.m. here in New York City on a beautiful and clear fall September day. Coming up in the second half. We had just taken off when we realized the flight crew wasn't in control. The hijackers told us, "We have some plans. Just stay quiet and you'll be okay." But I knew that we were not okay. They had taken over the plane and it felt like hours. But it had only been minutes had passed when I saw the Twin Towers. It would be the last thing I would see. Twins.
The sky was blue and clear, a beautiful New York City day. I was just admiring.
We have breaking news for you
Went out of nowhere.
We are just now learning that one of the Twin Towers here in New York City
I was
was
hit.
hit by a plane.
The pain. No one could ever measure the amount of pain I felt on my side. The attack was worse than 1993. I knew immediately it was different, more severe. Whatever it was that attacked my internal structure was toxic. It burned inside of me. I saw her side being punctured. There was nothing I could do to stop
You're
it.
watching live coverage of the Twin Towers, where the North Tower has just been struck by a plane. We have yet to learn if the small jet may have gotten off its flight path or what had happened. We will keep you updated.
I had just returned home from an early morning jog to find him sitting on my front stairs.
I just pulled 2 night shifts in a row and needed a place to crash in the city. They say New York is a city that never sleeps. Neither does our fire department.
He hadn't been asleep for more than an hour when his pager went off. He stormed out the door to help with yet another emergency. He was in such a hurry, we didn't even get to say goodbye.
There was a gaping hole in her side where the object had struck her. As I watched her suffering, there was nothing I could do to help.
My phone rang. A plane just flew into the building! A plane just flew into the building!
What are you talking about?
The towers! The North Tower was just hit by a plane!
Where are you?
94th, third floor from the South Tower. We're safe. It was just the North Tower.
You need to get out of there now.
I'm so scared! I'm so scared! Help me! Help me!
Get to the stairwell. Listen, head to the stairs. Get out of there. Hello?
Hello?
Because moments later, I was attacked. Oh my goodness. The South Tower has just been struck by a plane. This is not an accident.
The office was eerily quiet. No sound.
besides concrete and paper falling from the sky, there were people falling too. They had no choice.
When we arrived, there was a cloud of dust suffocating us. It looked as if a volcano had erupted, and everything was covered with ash. There were people escaping the towers in a hurry, but we were careful not to panic.
Night flights 11 and 175.
All air traffic has been grounded.
As professionals, as rescuers, it was our job and our responsibility to make sure not to panic. But you could sense the fear and uncertainty as we passed those escaping the South Tower. And we were about to enter. This was something bigger than we had ever trained for. And no matter how much you train, you can never
Watch.
prepare yourself.
There has been in Manhattan one plane
Watch,
colliding
hoping
with one
structure is
tower.
strong enough.
Oh my God.
Your faith is strong enough.
Oh my God.
Your bond is strong enough.
You can imagine the situation getting any worse. That is the South
56
Tower
minutes.
collapsing.
I collapsed.
Right in front of our
We
eyes.
had to save as many people as we could. It was our job. It was our mission.
As rescue officials,
No one to be left behind.
Half hour later, I fell to the ground.
I felt his pain.
I love you.
The pressure of the cement blocks.
So simple.
The steel crashing through each floor.
So precious.
The darkness. It hurt. It all hurt so
Dust.
much.
Both of the twin towers have now collapsed. Al-Qaeda has assumed responsibility for the attacks at what we are now calling Ground Zero. Please stay tuned for continuous coverage of America under attack.
There is no difference between how the loss of a twin, whether they be identical twins or fraternal twins, can impact the surviving twin. The loss of a twin is associated with greater grief than the loss of any other relative, including a spouse.
He was always so brave. When I heard he had rushed into the second tower to help those who were trapped, it didn't surprise me. It's exactly how he would have wanted to go. Making sure other people were safe.
The extreme loneliness that a twin feels when they lose their co-twin is unimaginable. Every reminder, such as a song or smell, can reawaken the fact that their twin is no longer present.
I was watching Friends the other day on TV. The reruns. Drinking coffee, just like that day. I see them sitting in a coffee shop in New York City, all smiles. But all I think of when I watch Friends is that I lost my best friend in that city. And then I start to wonder, did she have to suffer? What was the last thing she heard? The last thing she remembered? When they handed me her death certificate, they may as well have handed me mine too.
survivor guilt is often felt when any person escapes a traumatic event and loses another person. With twins, this is different, because they not only question their reason to live, but simultaneously mourn.
Not only did I lose my twin sister that day, I lost my safety. It seemed as if though no one cared that I had lost my twin sister that day. Only that I was Muslim. The question I would get all the time when
does not preach hate. I do not hate the terrorists because I know that we are all just wanting to understand why.
The hardest part is relearning who I am in the world without him. Without him, it's a long road for me.
Now, it is just me.
No we, just me. Solitude.
Ashes to ashes. I went down to ground zero the other day. The place is just empty. And there's just this hole the terrorists left the destruction.
Just. I noticed that there were still several rescue crews working, and I thought, just maybe he would rise out of the rubble and tell me that he was okay. Everything would be okay.
And I walked down my ground zero. I'm careful with each step.
This is a sacred territory. People died here. My sister died here. But then I look up to the sky and I remember her bravery and courage. And then I think, we need to rebuild again. We must.